Hey GCC, we want to make a quick video in response to some questions we were getting after our last town hall meeting and all the talk that we had around our year-end gift towards the end of last year. We just got a lot of questions about methods of giving, how to give, and then would the church prefer as far as methods of giving go. And so we're just going to go through the different ways that you can give to GCC, and then at the end of the video we'll share what we would prefer you do if that's at all possible. Giving methods can be broken up into two different categories. There's online giving and then giving that's not online, which we're going to call non-line giving. And we'll start with the non-line ways to give. First, you can give with cash. Cash can be dropped in the giving box on a Sunday morning, or it could be mailed, though we wouldn't recommend that. If you do choose to give with cash and you want a donor report at the end of the year for tax purposes, make sure you put your cash in an envelope that we provide on Sunday mornings with your name and information on it, so that we can keep record of your donations throughout the year. The other non-line way of giving is by check. You can write a check to Gospel Community Church and you can put that in the giving box on Sunday morning. Or you can mail that to our P.O. box, which that information is on the website. Checks are a great way to donate, and we get a lot of donations by check. They don't cost the church any money to process, just a little bit of time putting them in batches and depositing them at the bank. Next, we have the online methods of giving, and there's two ways to give online. The first is by card, debit or credit. To give by debit or credit card, you can go to our website, gcceugene.org, and go to the Give tab, and that will take you to a church center profile. Once you make an account, set up your profile, you can add a credit or debit card number to your account, and it will save it there so you can make your donations from that card. If you do choose to give by debit or credit card, just know that that is the most expensive way to give as far as processing fees go. We paid a lot of money last year processing those donations. And so if you're gonna give by debit or credit, we now added an option for you to cover the processing fee. So if debit or credit is the way you want to go, there's now a checkbox on the Church Center website and app where you can elect to cover the small fee that it costs to process those donations. So it'll just bump your donation up a little bit to cover that fee. The other online method is ACH bank transfer. So in the same way, you can set up a debit or a credit card on your Church Center account through the app or the website. You can set up a bank account as well. Put in your bank account information on your account, and then money will be directly drawn from that account. This is the cheapest online way to give. It only costs 25 cents per transaction to process those donations. So it's a really cheap way to give online if you choose to go that route. Both of these online methods of giving can either be done through our church website, gcceugene.org, or on the Church Center app for your phone. So if you don't have that app, download that app. It's a great app. You can manage your giving, the different groups you're in, all different kinds of church stuff happens in that app. Or if that's not an option, you can always just go online to our website and give through that as well. These are the 4 ways that you can give to Gospel Community Church. A question we get often is, what would we prefer? How would we prefer to receive donations? Our preference would be that you set up some kind of a recurring donation that is online, either through your credit or debit card if you want to cover the processing fees, or through the ACH bank transfer. The reason we would prefer a recurring donation is because we can keep track of what those recurring donations are, and that gives us an idea of what to expect month to month. This is really helpful for us as we plan out expenses, as we set annual budgets, and as we figure out what are we going to receive through donations, and then how can we allocate and spend that donations for ministry and for the work of the church. So if you are at all able to set up some kind of regular reoccurring gift, that would be what we prefer. We recognize that this isn't doable for everyone, so we don't want you to feel guilty if you can't set up some kind of reoccurring donation. It's okay. However you choose to give, we're grateful. We're super thankful for the generosity of our church family. God has always provided for our needs, and He's done that through your giving and through your donations. And so thank you. No matter how you choose to give, we're truly grateful for your generosity. Hope this is helpful, and as always, if you have any questions about how to give, what methods, or anything at all, if you have any trouble at all, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to help.